Bonjour tout le monde. Today our topic of study is expression orale or oral expression in French. Moi je m'appelle Monsieur Marc Okorio. Je suis professeur at Trinity College Nabingo. I teach at Trinity College Nabingo. So when you're learning a language, you need to be able to express yourself in that language at the end of your course. And besides that, you also need to enrich your vocabulary in that language. And how do we enrich our vocabulary in French? We can do this by reading French novels in French, by watching movies in French, by using a dictionary most of the time. That's how you will be able to enrich your vocabulary in French. So we are going to describe a picture for oral expression, and the picture of study is the one on the screen. As you can see, it's a scene of a bedroom. You can see the room is disorganized. There is that woman and there is that boy. There are so many things on the ground. So our task is to describe this picture in simple French. Okay. In order to describe a picture, we're going to use some verbs. And some of these verbs include voir. The verb voir means to see. We are also going to use another verb, which is pouvoir voir. Pouvoir voir means to be able to see. We're also going to use apercevoir. The verb apercevoir means to observe. Another verb we're going to use is identifier. Identifier means to identify. We're also going to use a verb that is penser means to think. Now, apart from those verbs, we're also going to use some expressions or vocabulary as we give our description of the picture. So we're going to use words like selon moi, and selon moi means according to me. You can also use the expression d'après moi. D'après moi means also according to me. You're giving a personal opinion. You can also use the expression je pense que. Je pense que means I think that. However, I need to question you on how to use je pense que. Most of us tend to omit the word que. The word que must not be omitted in that expression. You're going to also use the expression il y a. Il y a means there is or there are. La scène se passe. The scene is taking place or the scene is occurring. Dans l'image. Dans l'image means in the picture. Some of you prefer to use dans la photo. They mean the same thing. À mon avis means in my view. Okay, in my view, that's what it means, or in my opinion. As you describe the picture, you're going to use directions, okay, and prepositions. Some of these words include à gauche. À gauche means to the left. À droite means to the right. Au milieu means in the middle. Au centre means in the middle. Derrière means behind. Devant means in front. En face also means in front. À côté means besides or at the side of. So we need to use these words to be specific about what you're trying to describe. Next, we are now going to the actual presentation. So as I said, your first sentence is going to be where the scene is taking place, and in this case it's a bedroom. So you're going to say la scène se passe dans une chambre, which means that the scene is taking place or occurring inside a bedroom. Now, in the picture, how many people do we have? You can see that in the picture, there are two people. So we're going to say, il y a deux personnes. That means that there are two people. I need to question you on the pronunciation of the word personne. It's double N, so we must emphasize that double N, personne, not person. How many people are standing and how many are seated? You can see that in the picture, two people are standing, so you're going to say, les personnes sont debout. You can see that bed, so you're going to say, je vois un lit. In French, bed is called un lit. About that cupboard there, you can see, you're going to say, je vois aussi une armoire. Okay, une armoire is a cupboard. About the chair, you can see that chair there. À droite is to the right. À droite, il y a une chaise. Next, il y a une ceinture sous la chaise, which means that there is a belt under the chair. I must question you on how to pronounce the word sous and sur. Sous is the word is the word we have used in the sentence, while sur, S-U-R, means on. Au milieu, je peux voir une radio, which means that in the middle, I can see a radio. Let's continue. Au premier plan, je peux voir des portraits sur le mur. Au premier plan means at the foreground of the picture. I can see portraits on the wall. Let's move on. You can see the boy is only wearing a shirt. So you're going to say, le garçon est nu. The word nu means naked. Let's move on. Il ne porte pas de sandales, which means that he is not wearing sandals. Let's move on. We are going to describe how the woman is dressed. You can see she's wearing a black dress, so we are going to say, la femme porte une robe noire. Okay. We are going to describe her hair. You can see she has long hair, so we are going to say, elle a les cheveux longs. We are still describing how that woman is dressed. Concerning the shoes she's wearing, you're going to say, elle porte aussi les chaussures noires. Remember, the verb porter means to wear. Okay, it means to wear or to carry. Let's move on. D'après moi, il y a beaucoup de choses sur la terre, which means that according to me, there are many things on the ground. Next sentence. J'aperçois un stylo. I observe a pen. You can see in the picture. Let's move on. Je pense que la femme est fâchée avec le garçon, which means that I think that the woman is angry with the boy. We are free to describe people's feelings in the picture, depending on how the picture appears. The next sentence. Selon moi, il y a des vêtements dans l'armoire, which means that according to me, there are clothes in the cupboard. You can see those clothes. Next sentence. J'identifie aussi des chaussures dans l'armoire, which means that I can identify also shoes in the cupboard. Next sentence. Dans l'image, la balle est à côté de l'armoire, which means that in the picture, the ball is beside the cupboard. Next sentence. La lampe est en face du garçon. The lamp is in front of the boy, as you can see in the picture. In conclusion, I must say that as we are giving our sentences, we need to be accurate in what we are saying. That is, state what you see and nothing more. You also don't need to lie. That is, you don't state what is not in the picture. And lastly, you need to construct sentences which are brief and concise so that you cannot commit errors. Merci, au revoir.